not get called out because you don't have any movement bonuses, you don't really have any stack advantage.
And you have no escape mechanism either.
Exactly, so it requires you as a jeweler to be on point. And if you can do that, then she can be very powerful because she does have a lot of deficiencies in other areas.
Well, it looks like we'll be seeing Slash initially from Cypher here on the blue side, and Av3k going to be on Doomslayer on the red side. And Cypher already taking things a little bit slow off the bat, trying to find out where Av3k is, and was able to spot him out here. Going for the LG and doing some serious damage with it. Av3k hasn't hit a single shot here. Not able to close off the kill. But again, just putting down his dominance, putting down some early aggression to really kind of keep Av3k in his place, I guess.
I mean, we've watched a lot of Quake today, and that was probably the only real tracking we've seen with the Lightning on all day, so not a bad start from Cypher.
All right, popping that plasma trail. Let's pick up the rocket launcher, and does take a rail as well. Not exactly what he wanted to pick up.
But slowing the game down, so playing very methodical.
And Av3k, I mean, double jump can be extremely sick in the eye room. And also transitioning across a lot of these crevices. And not to mention making it very hard to deal with rockets, as we saw. You know, I think it was Kilson. You know, it was Kilson up against Hal, where he was just jumping over rockets time and time again, and that was a great little combo of Av3k there. Yeah,
I was just about to say, relatively calm start, feeling each other out, but Cypher pushing in a little bit too aggressively through the doorway where Av3k was perfectly. Nice read by Av3k. Nearly paid off though for Cypher, doing a substantial amount of damage there with the shotgun, but just good rockets coming out from Av3k to prevent that final kill.
Well, now we're gonna see the Galena here. Starting to get those totems down. Also has the mega health picked up here, where Av3k's still not very healthy just yet. Still working towards that. As you can see, those health bubbles going to be kicking in on the top-hand side of your screen. Only one totem down, though, and that's like kind of the downside of Galena, right? It takes time to get set up the way you need to with her. And if Av3k can get aggressive, maybe that's... You just take away that entire ability to get that time.
Just getting clipped on the edge there, costing him, but the totem did hit Av3k. So Av3k's on the back foot. Nice pinning in the air.
Yeah, you can see it messed up his aim there. Trying to go for that rail, trying to go for the finisher. Av3k gonna get the initial start here with that first round.
Don't even think the rail would have killed him. A little bit of misjudgment there from Cypher.
True.
Shaking the nerves out, I guess.
Yeah, it's first time back on land. Yeah.
Filling up as well nicely in the crowd, actually.
The crowd's been very loud.
It's been good, actually. Really good.
It's nice having, you know, someone feel like they're cheering us on at the same time.
Sure.
Sure, yeah. Whatever, Jason. All right, so that's going to be the Berserk pop. I'm going to get some distance, get away. And Cypher still with the plasma trail in a few seconds. Has the mega health, most importantly, and finally gets the rail, but it doesn't have a lot of rocket ammo left. And you can already see, look at these shots. I mean, just knowing where he's going to come out of, at what times.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, all right.
Shut him down, but it's okay. He didn't want to push it. Just doing that nice, again, peak damage as Cypher is going for these items. So in comparison to the most of the duels we've seen today, both players seem to be playing a little bit of a reserve style, just feeling their way into this duel. Feels a little bit more like old school duel rather than, well, they're both trying to commit for the items, but at the same time playing slightly reserved.
Oh,
nice rocket.
Good finish him off here. All it takes is one rail. There it is. Av3k opens up with the first frag here in our second round. Galena going to come out, though, for Cypher now.
Yeah, Av3k's put particular emphasis on doing damage at the heavy. He's taking the mega freely, but he's at every single point in time he's been pressuring Cypher on that mega, on that heavy, and that time it paid off.
He's also keeping his distance too. Like, I mean, obviously you can contest up close and personal, right? But is it respect or is it more playstyle for Av3k to not challenge outright, just to get the damage in while going for these items?
Mixture of both, really. He's nice rocket and a good rail as well. Cypher's on 1 HP. He does have the totem up now, which he does use, but still really on the back foot. It is more playstyle in that he's quite happy to play this longer range game. At the same time, he's making sure that when his items are up and when he needs to, he's in the right positions with the rocket launcher in the choke point. So that's why we saw him on the first frag of the game, sticking to the choke point and making sure that if Cypher is going to push in, then he has to engage in an unfavorable fight.
And I like how you know, Av3k is keeping these totems in check too. He's shooting them when he does see them. He's being very hesitant to go through teleporters when he doesn't need to. He's not allowing Cypher to, get in that position where he can kind of kite him through these totems or maybe pick him for HP. Lightning Gun still doing some work here. 24 HP left as Cypher creates his distance. The totem's not up just yet.
Nope, so playing very slow. The other side of the coin is that there is a level of respect for Cypher because Cypher is renowned for having some of the best combat skills in the world. So there's no real unnecessary chances taken.
Yeah, so the rail comes in again, constantly keeping Cypher on the back foot. 35 HP and
Cypher's trapped. I think Av3k definitely knows roughly where Cypher is. So it's going to be a case of just probably picking up this next Mega Health and then going on the aggressive.
oh, spots him out. Can't connect the rail, and you can see the HP Cypher does have, so the rail could end this one. Cypher will fall again. Av3k looking like that loss against Vu did not face him at all. The Ghost Walk has been popped. He's on the chase again. He's got a perfect read on it. The Heavy will be picked up by Cypher in the meantime, but the HP just really isn't there. The LG comes out, and Cypher, with a sliver of health left, has been able to hold on for a little bit of time. Av3k even running away, even though he could have potentially finished off that kill, playing safe, keeping this champion lead.
Just not worth it, as you say. 2 Champion League, minute and a half left. There's an equal chance he would have died if he missed that rail, so just get out, play safe, try and protect the Mega, then you can turn around and go for the Heavy. Because now Cypher's not in the situation to do any pressure.
I'm liking this. Av3k. I think this is actually one of the first times I've actually casted him, if I think about it. I'm liking his
game.
Well, yeah. Captain Obvious here.
Good aggressive Ghost Walk, doing sufficient damage. He knows exactly where Av3k's going to be now, so if he hits one more rail, which he doesn't. So Av3k, with 1 minute left, doesn't want to take any risks.
But Cypher, on the other hand of that coin, is going to have to take these risks. He doesn't even have Ghost Walk up, but he's got less than a minute of time remaining to pick up 2 frags, just to tie things up and to not let Av3k go 2-0 up in Runes of Sarnath. 15 seconds on the Ghost Walk, but the time is dwindling away on the round.
Yeah, sometimes playing a little bit slower with less time on the clock can work in your advantage because your opponent might assume you should be charging around, but now with 30 seconds left, there is no time left.
Yeah, and I would imagine Av3k just going to play safe now. No need to fight 100%, but he's still going for the duel. Forces out the Ghost Walk. That's another couple of seconds taken away from the clock. The rockets have landed. That was a great mid-air. He gets the Mega Health. He's got 10 seconds left, but Av3k, he's on Anarchy, and he can just run away, but he's on the chase. Is on. 10 seconds remaining, and he turns around with the nail gun and gets the kill. To be fair, Cypher had to commit to that. He had to fight that one out.
Sigh of relief from Av3k. I thought he got caught on the wall and they would have given Cypher the chance, but just sneaking through the doorway, turning around, a few clips of the odd nail gun is enough.
2, 1, round 3.
I was expecting them to start doing the wave or something. Maybe the YMCA. Already off the bat, using the plasma trail. Create some distance, create some speed, picks up the Mega Health, the Heavy Armor. He actually could contest here.
He's going to go down from behind. Will he catch Av3k out? Av3k has no idea, but he gets out in time.
A little bit disappointed by not really having any gauntlet kills so far
A lot
today.
of punch kills, though. A lot of punch kills.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same.
Yeah, more or less.
Except one's a blender and one's a fist. Let's give the nail gun again coming out. Doesn't really have anything to work with. He has a rail, and the rail might have been enough, but Cypher gets the kill.
It would have been enough.
Yeah, 50 HP. Oh, he's on the chase again. Av3k getting caught out here. It looks like Cypher has backed away in the meantime.
Yeah, now the opportunity for Cypher is to try and cut off those weapon spawns. That's why he's pressuring the rocket launcher immediately, knowing exactly what Av3k needs. Just couldn't connect on the rail. The other thing Av3k needs is a lightning gun, so that's why he's pushing back into this area.
Oh, Cypher went for the BDP there with the railgun. Av3k gets the better of him with the rocket launcher. And now on the Galena. Switching to that over the Nyx.
Yeah.
I think that's a good choice, right? To punish Anarchy, who wants to get around the map really quickly.
Yeah. That's actually good analysis.
God, I'm good at this.
You got
I'm really
lucky.
not.
You got lucky once.
Yeah. I'm even at Broken Clocks right twice a day.
It's just, well, you got something going for you then.
All right, well, Cypher and Av3k going to go for the head-to-head fight here. The totem has been put down, kind of blocking off Av3k's path to an attack.
Yeah. I was going to say they were going to trade items, which technically they are, but they are in a big conflict now. Rocket's coming out. Av3k low, but getting the kill. Just
barely, yeah. I mean, making Cypher kill himself against his own body counts. Oh, LG. Cypher wants to fight right away. He has the Ghost Walk, and he does get the kill. Just draining through the health that Av3k had to work with. So getting Step closer to tying things up is now. It's Nyx v Nyx, but Av3k has the 30-second advantage here of the Ghost Walk. It already has a rocket coming through. I think the Ghost Walk was popped right away too, if I'm not mistaken.
Incredibly aggressive from Av3k, but is it going to pay off? Yes, it will.
Oh, Cypher kills himself!
3-0.
And 2 of those deaths from Cypher were from suicides.
They were really, really aggressive at the end there, but Av3k, knowing he has a 2-round advantage, still has 1 champion remaining. Not afraid to push in.
No, they were both only 2 left. They only had 1 left each.
Oh, I thought Av3k.
Yeah, they were both 2 down because I think they traded kills for it. Unless I misread it completely,
no,
which I'm
right.
really hoping I didn't.
You are right.
Sorry, what'd you say? No, but yeah, that was still very confusing at how quickly they were not really wide, but
we were in a
everyone
church.
walking around. Yeah, and we're in a church here. It's awesome. All right, so kicking off the next map here already. A 1 map lead for Av3k. And we already see the Doomslayer, the Nyx. Doomslayer rushing straight into Cypher on the Galena, and he already gets the second punch, the 1-2 punch.
That's one of the
southpaw on him.
Yeah, one of the problems with Slash is while she is extremely quick, if you get cornered and you need to turn around, then suddenly you're not so quick.
Yeah.
And you're pretty squishy at the same time. Nice rail. Av3k's hitting all the shots today. He's actually, in both games we've seen him in, his aim has been on point.
Yeah. I mean, he gets Vu. It was 2-1, but that was still a phenomenal showdown out of Av3k, and the rocket's going to hit Cypher. Again, trying to be patient with these rockets, and Av3k as well, being patient with the double jump.
Yeah, and that's a reflection of why we saw Av3k playing a little bit more reserved around pushing in, because if you do, Cypher's almost bound to hit as much as you. Oof.
He connected the rail, and he didn't get hit by one, most importantly, and now Cypher.
But it's still an indication that he can move in. Oh, hit by a totem though, so that's definitely going to slow the momentum down.
Oh, that next rail could have been enough. Cypher challenging out, even though he has no HP to work with. You can see Av3k just kind of taking this one slow, trying to find out where he is again. Yeah,
Cypher knowing that Av3k's going to be hanging around there, so not falling for the bait. It's been so low, Av3k just can't finish him off. Cypher knows he's going to be at this health.
Oh. Av3k maybe turns his eyes a little bit too early on. He's got the mega health to pick up.
Yeah,
keeping track of it.
If there's no need for him to pick it up, then he won't. Av3k loves to use the items as a fallback. They're not a priority.
What about like as a bait as well?
As a bait as well, but it's a strategy. I don't want to say he innovated, because I'm sure others did, but he definitely has made his own in that the items are there for me to use when I need them. So he'll make sure he secures them and will lock you into an area of the map. And that's why you just feel so suffocated when you play against a player that does that particularly well, because you just cannot get out. So even Cypher, as we saw, was stuck in that corner for a good minute.
He's got to be careful too. He only has 2 rockets left to use. The rail does land, and Cypher might have had an opportunity to close that one out. Another totem goes down.
Don't think he meant to drop that. Maybe he did.
Look at Av3k, even with the control of the heavy armor and the mega health, the totems, we've seen him hit here or there, but it hasn't put down enough damage to cause him to be a little bit more cautious.
This map in particular is very good for Galena, because you've got so many corridors and like twists and turns that you just end up running into them with the teleporter as well. It can become an absolute nuisance.
Oh, throws out another totem, hits the rail. They're both railable now. The rockets have come in, but Av3k hits the rail himself and takes now a 2 champion lead, maybe a 3rd. As Cypher had just respawned back in. He's actually trying to cut him off here, lock him down this position, maybe force out that Ghost Walk.
And the other great thing about the totems, as an aggressive Ghost Walk comes in here.
Look how patient he is, though, still with those rockets.
Is the use of the totems in fight as kind of recharging. So you have an extra 75 health buffer.
Right.
But that's one of the more difficult things to achieve.
Oof, Av3k goes back in. He gets at the Mega. He's still looking for the fight. They're both on a low health, and Av3k's going to close that out.
Yeah,
great rocket play again.
Completely aware that Cypher had no Ghost Walk to play with, and that's always a key opportunity for you to push in as a player.
Well, Cypher in his first land show him. It's definitely being pushed to the brink here against Av3k.
Round 2, fight.
Loving the Italian crowd. I mean, we can hear it from back here as well. Cypher. All right.
Why not?
Casual MG. Doesn't need any other weapons. Oh, jump straight across, get the heavy armor. He's not hitting the rails right now, and Av3k's had to be a little bit careful here.
I think he's fine with that. Getting in and out and taking the heavy armor without really taking any damage, that's pretty key.
Oh, that's speed. Oh, he wants this kill. He's on the chase. He's got the rocket picked up. Av3k has created some distance, most importantly, though, but neither of them sitting very healthy, especially Av3k, who is going to be reliable extremely quickly. And now he's locked into this tiny corner, and Cypher gets the mega health. Maybe he could have actually fought out this one if he had the timing of the heavy armor a little bit more down to a T. So he backs off, doesn't go for the challenge, and now he's going to go for a fight on another day.
Nice.
Av3k is just winning these duels. I mean, it's not even... I mean, obviously it comes down to, like, playstyle and such, but when it comes down to just them going head-to-head, you know, mono v mono, it seems like Av3k's been winning out most of the trades.
Well, this is the thing why I thought Av3k's style matched against Cypher's pretty well, because he can match that in-combat skill and even beats him, it seems. And when Cypher is clearly trying to base his strategy around pushing Av3k into fights, Av3k is coming out on top, and it's leaving Cypher with limited options at this point in time. So, like, I think he just needs to try and rein it in a little bit more and not force unnecessary fights.
Well, now he's got the Galena, and he's up against Anarchy.
Yeah,
the totems are good, but you can see how fast he is able to get around the map, even with those being down.
Yeah, and even though obviously Cypher rates this as a pick, it seems to me that Av3k is completely comfortable with it, and with the lack of movement capability and escape mechanisms, it doesn't really seem a massive threat to Av3k at this point in time.
I mean, if he's able to get around the map quick enough and keep this stack, yeah, I mean, the totem's going to hurt you, but it's not going to kill you, and he's able to just create that distance. How is Cypher going to finish off a kill unless it's Av3k getting too cocky, right? This matchup is 100% going to be Cypher baiting him in and trying to beat him in aim.
Yeah, but what Cypher's doing now is he's slowing it down. He's caught. He's probably going to die here, but he's definitely slowing it down and trying to get Av3k to run into him a little bit more in those close corridors. But Av3k not falling for it just yet.
I mean, even if Av3k is going for those trades, he's still getting the kills. I mean, he hasn't lost really a round here against Cypher so far. Ghost Walk can be popped immediately. He's got rockets, though.
Yeah, but it's not good when you're forced to pop it, particularly this early on when you haven't got any weapons to work with. Just the rocket launcher. You're definitely going to need the rail.
Look how safe now Av3k's playing. Being very, very cautious about this, very slow. Mega's going to be up in 5 seconds. Heavy armor now. As rocket's going to be coming through. Only 11 damage done. The follow-up rocket not going to land. The chase is coming in. The 100 damage lands, but Av3k again with the rail. It's now 1 round away. We thought this was going to be, you know, one of the longer matches of today, but
yeah,
so far it's looking like a 2-0.
I mean, so, like I said, it's the very start. I don't think Cypher's playing particularly bad. Av3k's just playing very well, and he's hitting his crucial shots. If there were a few key moments where if Av3k missed the shot, Cypher would have killed him, and then that would have changed the momentum of the game. But look, that, for instance, just there, after that full, Av3k still hits a fade array rail to finish off Cypher, and those type of plays are critical. And
that shot against Cypher, skating on by the doorway at Mega.
Exactly.
A great shot out of Av3k there. Cypher doesn't have that plasma trail anymore, and again, Av3k just seeming to have his number time and time again. Another rail has landed. Cypher's struggling here, but even though he is down 1-0 in maps, 2-0 in rounds on this map, you can never count him out. Just needs that little bit of momentum, that first frag to really open things up.
Oh no. Av3k rocketing himself, but getting away. Nice double jump to stop the full speed.
Cypher finally able to build up a couple of health bubbles here. Get himself healthy again. He's got no rails left though. To be fair, Av3k's been winning most of the rail battles. I think Av3k's been hitting the shots more often than not against Cypher. Going back in with the rocket. Again, the double jump. So damn strong. Able to jump over one of those rockets. And Av3k again, able to keep himself in the air. For the help of Cypher in the LG.
Yeah, but again, as you mentioned with the double jump, it just messed up the tracking, which meant he did half as much damage as he should have done.
Cypher, he's got him locked in the corner, but those rockets are doing some serious work again. Av3k able to fight his way out of this position, even land a rocket around the corner, maybe go for the chase, maybe go for the finish to the rail. He didn't have ammo left. That could have been another frag and one step closer to picking up this map. And the chase might be it. Oh, those rockets, Cypher getting so lucky here. He's gonna have to use that totem again to heal up here.
Yeah, and what this means is I think Vu might be a bit worried. Well, not worried, because it could be Cypher going home, or it could be a 3-way tie.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll get into like the more mathematical part of it. Actually, there's a good chance we might have those ties happen, but if we get to that, we'll be able to describe those to you. And now, Av3k again back on the chase. Look at the stack he's got too. Cypher's He's just struggling. It seems like he hasn't had a lot of control in either of these rounds so far.
No, Av3k's done, again, an impressive job on keeping on top of Cypher and keeping him away. That was nice. Of keeping him away from the major items. There's not really been much Cypher can do that he's not already really doing.
Oh, Cypher, there we go. Get himself back on the board with a nice rail. He's running out of shots, though. And the LG does come out, get a double jump.
Nice.
Oh, actually punishes his aggression. Now picks up the heavy armor from that, too. Maybe Av3k just misread when that was going to be up. Maybe expecting that armor to come into play a little bit more in that duel.
Yeah, I mean, he was there bang on time, but Cypher, understanding how long it would take him to get up, and I'm sure Av3k did not expect such an aggressive push out.
Oh, nice little first rocket here. Got the HP advantage. Av3k the fade away. They come in, Cypher's not going to land, but he's still in the chase. Another rail comes through.
He's railable as well. He needs to be careful. Yeah, using the totem just in case. And he hits Av3k. Oh, with the kill.
And he had basically 1 HP left. Oh, he almost kills himself there too with the rocket jump. 18 HP, getting really close. He wants to pick up the Mega.
He's afraid.
I'm afraid for him. Coming into the high ground, not going to hit that shot. Looking for the follow-up. Will connect, and can Cypher pull back around here? Av3k now. 1 champion left, and 1 minute and 20 left to go. Cypher's starting to come alive here, most importantly. And what scares me about him as a player, from what I know as a person and a player from his previous game and this one, is you don't want to get him hyped up. You don't want to get him going. It shows no remorse.
Yeah, pressure's on Av3k now to make something happen with 50 seconds remaining. Being a champion down, he does have the Ghost Walk up, and I think he's going to save that, obviously, for the final aggressive push. These totems, though, can give you information on that, so...
Oh. Ghost Walk now been used. Doesn't look like Cypher has the read. Oh, he does connect it eventually, and Av3k. Unfortunately, suicide with the help of the totem.
There's the power of the totems.
Yeah, there we go.
If you can get them set up in time. And that's what I mean. If you can get them set up around the map, it requires you to play well, to lead your opponents into them and to use them as bottleneck tools and to restock you, but they are extremely powerful.
Oh, an initial engagement off the bat. The heavy armor was not picked up by Av3k there. Berserk going to be used trying to bait. Oh my god, Cypher with the shotgun. Who knew shotgun beats fist?
I'd say so.
Weird game of rock, paper, scissors in there.
Rock, paper, scissors, shotgun.
He's got 3 shots left on the rocket. Both of them just going to retreat and back away. Cypher wanted to keep man advantage here. Actually going for the challenge. Is that the gauntlet out, trying to look for the kill?
I don't know what that plan was.
These rails, Cypher's sort of step up here, most importantly. I mean, Av3k was winning most of the trades when it came to rail v rail. But I think Cypher's almost coming into his own now in this series. Taking a little bit of time. He's going to miss the Mega health, and that's going to be Av3k looking for the kill, and he'll get it. Punishing Cypher for that miss.
Jeez, that's big. That was really big because the setup was perfect. He used the ability, Slash's ability.
Yeah, the plasma chill just to block off the entire hallway.
Exactly, and also stack up with the health, but just missing that is super costly.
Maybe the pressure's on. 18 HP for Av3k and to use that injection right away.
That's plenty of health, Av3k.
Yeah.
17 too many.
He's picked up the speed, it seems. Obviously, Nick's not as quick as Anarchy, but he's playing a lot faster, a lot looser.
This again, as we said, until Galena gets set up, is kind of the way you want to play. You don't want her to kind of build her infrastructure. Otherwise, that happens.
Oh, Cypher again, another kill. Getting closer to another round on the board here as Av3k trying to close this out with Nyx. He's got to find 1 frag in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm surprised. I thought Av3k would be learning from his mistakes of going through that teleporter. Just caught unawares a couple of times from the totems.
And that's the thing, when you don't see Galena much, you kind of forget like the routes that you normally take with how quick you are. Like Anarchy, you want the set routes, as you mentioned before. You have to change your entire movement around the map. And when you get kind of set in your ways, you kind of forget about that sometimes. That's going to be LG coming out. Cypher's going to back off, though. We're going to keep this champion advantage. And these totems have been, they're constantly being put down.
Did he hit him again? Don't think so.
Doesn't seem so. But Avic's just waiting, what, for the Ghost Hawk to come up, 4 seconds, pick up those time shards, and Cypher has been able to spot him out, has been able to hear that drop coming in.
Yeah, but without the Ghost Walk up, Av3k doesn't
he used it.
He did use it. Misreads where Cypher's going. At the same time, with Cypher without a stack, doesn't want to put himself in any type of risk.
And no rockets anymore to use either. Totem comes down, but Av3k
focus.
gets aggressive at the right time. So all tied up, Nyx v Nyx, 2 minutes left. If Av3k wins this round, if he wins this final duel, he'll be up 2-0 against Cypher and close out the series. Where Cypher will be 0-1 to start things off. We'll be seeing Cypher one more time today. We'll get into that in a second, as it looks like that Ghost Hook has been used aggressively by Cypher, and he's directly next to him here. 1 second left to go on his own, and Av3k will likely chase Cypher away for now.
Yeah, pretty lucky that Cypher ended up going through the teleport. I don't think he would have wanted to, but lives to fight another day.
Oof, he doesn't. I don't think he spotted Cypher directly under him. Oh, Rail's gonna just barely miss. Allowing now Av3k to pick up the heavy armor, stacked up completely. Nailgun even coming in because all he has is Rail left, and Av3k has been able to do it here.
That's big.
It's massive. I mean, just be fair, like both groups had 3 really standout players that we couldn't really determine who was going to be coming out of the group.